Hey guys, it's Melanie here with Addicted to Planning. Welcome back to my channel. Unless of course you're new here, then thanks for stopping by. If you do enjoy this video, please give it the thumbs up and consider subscribing. So I thought I would pop on quickly and just give you a final walkthrough of my 2020 Hobonichi Weeks just before I archive it. I'll let you know how some of the spreads turned out, and I'm only going to pick up from where I left off in my last video, which I will link up above. And that was roughly the end of September. So it's looking a little plain now because obviously it's out of its cover. The yearly spread ended like this. I am going to do a video on this, on kind of how I set it up and how I use it. A bunch of people have asked, so I will share that. Monthlies. You saw all of these in the last video, and I filmed that video on September 27th. So I figured what I would do is I would show you the monthly spreads, weekly spreads, and daily spreads from that date forward. I don't want this video to be another 40 minutes. So here was September and October. This was a great month because, if you all recall, Halloween fell on a Saturday. It was also a full moon. It was also daylight savings time, so we got an extra hour. So this was a fun month. November and December. So for future months, I just kind of use them as test pages for, tombos and whatnot. Let's see. So all of these weekly pages you saw in my last video. And again, this is where we left off. This is where I recorded the that video, the walkthrough. This was a birthday week. And then we're on into October. So I'm still using quite a bit of stickers. They did bulk it up, not crazy. I mean, in the cover, it seemed to be a lot thicker than it is right here. This doesn't seem to be too bad. But I've still decided for 2021, I'm trying to be really minimal on stickers on these pages. So this is still October. And then this was Halloween week. And then we pop into November. These were from that Sweet Kawaii Design sticker subscription, which I think I've done twice. I did once in the summer of 2019 and then the fall of 2020. But they're really cute, but typically this is open on my desk at work, so it's probably a little bit too cute for me. But let's see, I love these plant stickers. These are from Martha Plans. These are probably one of my favorites. So I think I got 2 sheets, so I'm kind of using them sparingly, but still November. We're getting down to Thanksgiving. And then the stickers are nice. I hated this week. These bugged me. I only ordered 1 set of them, so I'm kind of glad because they were kind of a one and done. I don't have them anymore. But these long day stickers, I don't know if it's because they're shiny. I don't know if it's because they took up so much room. I wasn't sure, but I mean, it's not a bad looking spread, but anyway, love the shop. So they're from Josephine Bow Designs in the UK. The shop's phenomenal, but for whatever reason, I didn't really care for this one, but used it up. It's gone now. So still, now we're into December. Was that December? That was also December. Now into December, and then getting ready for Christmas. We had our first snowstorm, and then the week of Christmas, which, if you use Hobonichi, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this video, you know that you can start using the following year. I think it was this week. So for these weeks, I was essentially planning in 2 planners. I didn't do this in the new one. I just put some big events or big things on this side so that I kind of, when I'm flipping back in 2021, I can see this month and know what was going on, especially if it was like a doctor's or a dentist appointment or anything like that, then I knew, or like when my MacBook Air arrived. This way I can still see it, but I on this side, I just basically doodled, I think. So Christmas and then New Year's. So as you can see here, I only brought this down to the 1st. Still had a few tasks because I was using it for these 4 days, which weren't a lot because I didn't work. I worked from home, and then I took this day off. So there wasn't a lot of tasks, at least work-wise, that week. So let's jump over to my daily. So these I've already gone through. So this was the weekend that the weekend that I filmed my last video. So some stamps. I've paper clipped these pages together because a lot of it was kind of health stuff, so didn't want to share that here. These were some notes I took from the book The One Thing, which was the One Book July reading challenge, which, as you can see, I failed. Still have the book, still haven't read it. I've read some of it, but so I would like to go back to that. I set up this spread when we were getting ready to move into our 2021 Hobo, and that was just collections that I knew I needed to migrate forward. And then once I opened up the book and started setting it up, these are the other things I needed to do, you know, adding holidays, birthdays, monthlies, setting up that Calendix key, my monthly and yearly stickers. So just kind of like a checklist. I probably can check some of these things off because I have added all the birthdays and everything else on here. And then things that were physically in the previous book that I needed to, or previous book, this book, things that were physically in this book that I needed to take out and move forward to the new book were these things. So the tabs, this one's still here because I ended up getting that big full sheet one. You've maybe seen it. The sheet at the back, then I kept all my stickers on, the various stencils I had in here. I had some notes that were needed to be migrated as well, and then some extra post-it notes. So those were the kinds of this was for me, just to remind myself not to forget as I migrated from one book to the next what I needed to do. So Christmas list, another inbox, and then daily pages. Now these stickers up here, while they're adorable and I really enjoyed them, they did bulk this thing up a lot. I could feel the ridge right here at the edge from where they were. So I like them. I probably won't use them again. I've gone back to doing these. So using my stencil to draw the date, and then this. You would think I'd get sick of looking at that over time, but for whatever reason, I don't. It's fine. So yeah, so these I had in October. More stamps. And then, let's see, Halloween picture. These were the ones for November. Again, I could feel the ridge, but they were still cute. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Various notes, so all of November. When I got to December, I thought I was super smart, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just stagger them. Well, guess what's on this side too? The ones that were, you know, at the front, so it didn't matter. I still feel a lump. So no, so these were the December ones, and that's, I think, when I decided no more. I'm not going to use these. I just used up for the month, knew that I was going to be out of this planner soon, and then I would go back to my old style of setting up my week, more so on my daily pages. Okay, some notes. Let's see. Oh, this was a cute little cartoon that was in my Jet Pens order. It was, you know, seasonally fitting, so I just cut it out and put it in here. Why not? This book's about to be archived. All right, some more pen test pages, which you've seen. So ultimately what we want to get to is this spread. So this was my 100 for 2020. And if you watched the other video, then you know I decided to write down words that don't typically fall into my vocabulary, and Lord knows there was a lot of them in 2020. So, and some of them I was keeping track of people that we had lost throughout the year. And there's a lot of them. I feel like I should highlight them special, but you know, we had Alex Trebek, Sean Connery, Chadwick Boseman, a ton. So, and then some of them were just things that we had shortages of, which you all experienced, but so they're on there as well. But so I will give you a quick close-up of how that spread ended for the year. So, school schedules, and I think that was it. So what I want to show you now is what I ended up creating for the cover in order to archive it. I don't know about you, but what got me through 2020, a lot of it was the memes. The memes were hilarious. So I saved a lot of them, and then I pulled them into Canva, and I created this little piece of paper. I printed it on like thicker paper stock, not cardstock, but thicker paper, smoother paper, because this is going to reside in the clear cover on cover. But these typically had me bust out laughing, which was important for 2020. And I decided to create this to put over the cover, because Lord knows it's going to be a year that we will not soon forget. So I obviously did it to size, cut it out, and I'm going to slide it here on the cover. And then my old book, super old book. It's actually kind of impressive, and I think it's pretty awesome. I was in this book from November of 2019 to December 31st of 2020. So there it is. I liked how it turned out. It could be archived, not to be forgotten, but not to be overly missed. But that is my 2020. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to be back soon to film the yearly tracker video. So stay safe, and we'll see you soon.